Welcome to the show.
Right in the
Coffee
morning,
with Nikki.
right
In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way.
right in the morning.
Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikki. Coffee with
Wake up everybody in the morning, wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikki, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding and we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning, I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikki, oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning, wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikki, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding and we riding, yo.
We are live and welcome to Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. You already know what to do. Soon as you walk in, hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to click subscribe. Now grab your pen, your pad, and your coffee because it's time to get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing this amazing Tuesday morning? Today, I'm so excited. I'm so excited because homecoming is tomorrow. Homecoming week starts tomorrow. Not only that, I'm excited because wait, I only got one earring on. Let's get into this. All right. I got one earring on. I was trying to be earlier than I said. I already told cousin. I told her at like 8 o'clock. I was like, I think I'm already late. I told her way beforehand. All right. This one might pop out, feels loose. But anyway, I'm so excited for this week. We're going to have we're going to have an amazing time this weekend. We have homecoming, not homecoming, we have the pep rally tomorrow. And so I want you guys to wear black and yellow, represent the squidard, represent us. And we're going to be doing school spirit and just having fun. I want you guys, if you are feeling inclined to do so, join me on the live and say what you love about Bubble Babes University. I also want you to tell me about your business, what you do, and who you serve, all of that information. And I just want us to have a really good time. I'm going to be doing some giveaways, maybe some classes, maybe some audits, and we're just going to have an all-around great time. Don't forget, Thursday, we have 3 classes lined up. We have Patricia at lunchtime for the Power Hour. We have Malaysia for Mindset and Manifestation. And we also have Tiana Coates of Winding with Candles, and that is going to be on Thursday. We will resume classes on Sunday when we'll have Ace It with Sean. She's going to show you guys how to take care of your customers and how to make sure that every time you have a customer interaction, you knock it out the park. And couldn't get all my words in trying to fit it all in at one time. And then we're going to have Jazz of Black Sunflower, and she's going to show you how she used ads to skyrocket her business. So all of these things are all hands on. You'll be able to implement these things immediately. This is the difference. I'm thinking, because I've been to plenty of seminars before, and this is something that stands out to me. I've seen many speakers. I've seen them speak about their expertise, but it really was never a hands-on kind of thing. So when you leave, you implement it immediately. So this one is going to be that. Also, you have plenty of mini webinars, and I'm adding a few more to the repertoire because I was writing out my my words for the day, and I realized there's a class in there that I think that you guys could utilize, especially if you're not in the honor society, so you don't have access to it. So I'm definitely going to put it there. If you purchase your tickets are $97. That's less than $20 per speaker. Less than $20 per speaker. I don't think Jazz is the only person that I know who has a pre-sale class that is $12.99. Everybody else does not have services at the $20 price point. So $20, less than $20, and you'll get each class. Like, where they do that at. Where they do that at. So you guys, plus you get all these extra freebies. So you make sure you want to make sure that you get your ticket. You can also use Shop Pay, so you don't have to pay it all at one time. You can, do your payments however you want to do it. You don't want to miss it. You definitely want to be in class. So today we're going to be talking all things Black Friday. And before I get into who's in the room, and make sure you guys, as soon as you walk in the room, hit the thumbs up. Make sure you take this link, share it out with everybody. Come tell them to come join us over here, because we popping. I'm excited. I'm so excited today. When I was getting myself together, I was like, I'm so excited for today. I'm so excited today because I got a question yesterday about sales, and that just amped me up. And I'm like, do I want to be in the visibility, stage of the game where I'm telling you guys how to be visible, how to be omnipresent? Is that where I want to be? But it really made me excited, and I was like, oh, I gotta come on today, and I got a lot to talk about. But with that being said, thank you. With that being said, Kay said yesterday, is Yolanda in the building? Is Yolanda in the building? Because Kay said yesterday I was too soft on Yolanda because Yolanda didn't have her pictures, and she said, you could go ahead and say that I said it because when I didn't have this and da 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 da, you went hard on me. But your website looks amazing. Kay, she said she's gonna watch the replay because she's at work right now, so she can't really join us on the live. So she said she's gonna hop in and she's gonna check the replay. But your website looks fantastic. Everything looks amazing, and so I helped you to get it done quicker because you was dragging your feet. And so the same thing, Yolanda. Let me tell you something. We spoke about the pictures. Get them pictures together. Get your descriptions together, because your website is going to be major for you in order for people to understand what you have and what you do. So you're going to have to get your stuff together, girl. Get it together. Get it together. So let me check and see who's in the building, because I don't want to miss anybody. And make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, y'all. Hit it. All right, so also the first person I see doesn't mean that it's the first person in the building, because cousin the best moderator on what? She'll be like, that's not the first person. But I only can see from Ecamm. I don't see it from the YouTube, so I don't know who came in first. So on my side, I see Melissa. So Melissa is first. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning. She said, good morning, everyone. I am blessed. Good morning, Dee. Dee, you were early this morning. Good morning. Good morning, Laura. Laura, you early too, girl. And you, we gonna have a conversation too. We gotta get it together. Yolanda says, good morning, babes. Jasmine is in the building. She said, good morning, happy Tuesday. Today is truly a blessed day. Yes, and yes. Good morning, my hearts. That is from the best moderator on what? Earth. The best moderator on earth is in the building. Yes, good morning, Betty Rose. Betty Rose says, good morning, Miss Latrice. Good morning, everyone. I am blessed and in right alignment. Come on, alignment. Let me see. We have Ms. Linda. Ms. Linda says, good morning, everyone. I am blessed and ready for my miracles today. Yes, let's get these miracles. Oh, look who's in the building. Miss Quell is in the building. Her fall winter line is now available. So if you guys are in need, I know a lot of you guys make candles, but some of y'all don't. If you are in need of a candle, go on over there. She got a cute little collection going on. I love the photos and everything that you got popping. So do it, Miss Quell. Hey, Miss Quell. Good morning, Crystal. Crystal's in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Kim. Kim's in the building. She said, good morning. I am excited for another day. Let's get it. Let's go. Big Meech is in the building. You guys do not forget, if you want to represent the squad, how else better to represent it than wearing a Coffee with Nikkie t-shirt? Big Meech is the person who created the Coffee with Nikkie t-shirts. You guys, please go and support. I could have gotten it done by a print service. I said, no, I want to support my BBU tribe member tribe sister. And so she created the t-shirts for you guys. So you guys make sure you support and grab you one of those Coffee with Nikkie t-shirts. And when you get your Coffee with Nikkie t-shirts, take a picture in it so I can repost you. Right, so I can feature you. All right, so let me see. Hey, Quell, love that sweatshirt. Thank you. Good morning, Ursula. Good morning. Let me see. Kay nope, she not gonna ever let me forget. She's like, every single time she tell me, remember my website? She sent me a message, and she didn't even just text it to me. She sent me a voice message, and she said that I'm going too soft on y'all. So in my old age, I guess I'm going soft. So now I got to get back to the spicy Nikkie, because clearly it was working. And she was like, everybody's got to get that fire. Everybody's got to get that fire. So I was like, all right, girl. All right, girl. I got you. I got you. Not Kay telling on Yolanda. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She told on everybody. She's like, and who else? And who else? And tell them I said it. I almost put mine on this morning too. I was like, I'll wait. Yes, yes. Represent for the squad, y'all, and support your fellow sister in the building. All right, y'all. So everybody, I need y'all to hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up, and I need y'all to share this out. Okay, so everybody is aware that we have homecoming this week. Homecoming tickets. Well, we have free events, but we also have the main event. The main event has 5 guest speakers, 5 different topics. You will be learning 5 different things that you can implement into your business, which is going to be awesome because you can start doing that before Black Friday. You can start doing it for the holidays. Today, we are going to discuss Black Friday. Black Friday. So let me see what else I wanted to tell you. I told you about the time slots, the hub. The hub is a place where you are going to be able to access everything. You're going to be notified of the events that are coming up. You will have all of the mini webinars and everything will be in one central location. All replays, everything will be in one central location. So once you purchase your ticket, you will get an email link, not an email link. You will get a link to join the hub. That way you will have access to homecoming whenever you want to. So you can go back, refresh, whatever you want to do, you'll be able to do that. Right. Good morning, Tamara. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Also, I want you guys to make sure that you check your emails because I am going to be sending emails out frequently this week as reminders. There may be some surprise freebies. There's going to be some information in there that you want to make sure that you grab hold to. So make sure that our emails are not going into your spam folders and make sure that you are checking your emails. With that being said, are y'all ready for this morning? Are y'all ready for this morning? We are going to be discussing Black Friday. And we're going to be talking about sales as well, too. So are you guys ready? Put some ones in the chat. Put some ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Oh, ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Oh, put some ones in the chat. Let me know if you're ready. Let me know if you're ready. Ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. So we already know for Black Friday, we got a whole bunch of events. This whole entire from now to the rest of the end of the year, we have events going on, and even going into the beginning of next year, you got to get ready for the new year, right? You're getting ready for the new year. You're getting ready for Valentine's Day. You're getting ready for Easter. You're getting ready. Like it's consistent. It's continual, right? And it does not just start here at Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday, and holidays. It doesn't just start here. It continues all through the year. But we are not focused on every single holiday that we can actually focus on. And we need to, start focusing more on that. But we are right now in the season of the holidays. We are in the season of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday, We're in that season right now. And so one thing that needs to happen in order for us to make these sales is that we have to be what? I'm going to let one of you guys tell me. We have to be what? In order to be making these sales, we have to be what? Can we purchase certain days for the homecoming, and do we have to purchase the whole package? You have to purchase the whole entire package. There is no way to purchase certain days. If you purchase certain days, then you would be paying somebody's fees. I know Patricia's billable hours are over $200 an hour. I know that her trademark class, I think it's $275, something like that. I know that Sean's consultation fees are more than $200. I know that Jazz's consultation fees are over $300. And I know that Tiana, she has a whole entire course. So everybody who is contributing is doing it. And from what you got, you're basically getting a huge deal. So you can't be able to, you can't purchase it separately. You have to purchase it all at all in one chunk. And not all in one chunk, because you could do payments, but it's a $97 ticket. It's a $97 ticket. So in order for you to have sales, in order for you to get your products moving off the shelf, what do you have to be? What do you have to be? I see a few answers in the chat. I want to see some more. I need you guys to engage. I don't want you to just consume. I want you to engage. I want you to start making your mind start moving and thinking in the manner in which it needs to be moving, so that we could be making these sales. What do you need to be in order for you to make sales? In order for them products to get off them shelves, what do we need to do? We need some things. And while I'm waiting for you guys to participate, because I want everybody participating, I just booked. We have a new branding course that is about to come Thursday, November 16th. Thursday, November 16th. How to stay consistent with your branding. Psh, let me tell y'all something. When I'm about to come, when I'm about to come, and I'm coming hard and heavy. I'm coming hard and heavy. Y'all be ready. Be ready. Is this earring not? This earring don't want to even stay in my ear. Okay. Nope. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Come on, y'all. I'm waiting for these answers while I'm trying to put this earring back in my ear. Okay, there we go. I heard it snap, so it ain't gonna pop out. It ain't gonna pop out and embarrass me. Embarrass me. You embarrass me. All right. So, in order for you to get these products off your shelves, you have to be visible. You have to be visible. People have to know about your product. They can't buy what they don't know about, right? You have to be visible. And consistent is an honorable mention because you want to make sure that you're consistently putting out content so that they can find you. But ultimately it's about visibility. Ultimately is about being omnipresent. Ultimately is about you using your sales channels and your social media so that you can be omnipresent, so that you can be out there so people know what you have. It's not that you don't have a dope product. It's just that people don't know about your dope product. And guess whose job it is in order for you to get that information out there? It is your job to get this information out there. And so we're going to be talking about how we can get this information out there, how you can do more. Again, Jazz is going to be showing you guys how to do ads. She also showed you guys how to do pre-sales. So, and that's going to be another thing that I'm adding into the mini webinars, especially again, if you are not in the Honor Society, then you don't have access to that class. And so I am going to put the mini webinars in the hub. So you'll definitely get the pre-sales and you'll get the ads course. So I will definitely be putting the ads course in there. I think I'm going to be putting that in there today so you guys can be prepared. You don't necessarily have to, I'm going to be replaying it on Sunday as well for those who are, who get their tickets late or whatever, but I'm definitely going to give it to you so that you guys can have an idea of what to do and get familiar with it. Right? All right, so be out there so people can find you. If you're not out there, you can't say you didn't do a great job selling anything because people didn't find you, right? Because you have to make sure if you're not posting consistently, if you're not posting quality content, if you're not posting on various social media platforms or your website or your emails or any avenue that you can, any ads, if you're not doing that, then people are not seeing your product. And so you can't feel bad about, okay, well, I didn't do well because I didn't get the sales if you were not working on your visibility. So visibility is one of the main things. How do you guys feel about your visibility now? Do you feel like you're doing everything that you can to be visible and nothing is working? Right? I want to start from there. Do you feel like you're posting the way you should? You're informing your customers the way you should? You're educating them, you're entertaining them, you're engaging them every way that you can, and it's just not working? Let me know. Are you doing all that you can and it's just not working? Say, if that's you, say one. If it is not, put two. If you know that you could do better, if you know that you could be doing more, if you know that you're half your way through this thing and it's like, oh, I'm hoping and I'm wishing and I'm praying that something happens, but I'm not doing the work that's necessary, put two. Put two. Put two. Put one if you're doing everything and nothing is working. Let me know how where y'all stand in that situation. You doing everything and nothing's working, or you're not doing enough? Let me know in the chat. And I'm going to need you guys to be extremely honest with yourself, because you know when you're not doing enough. You know when you're not showing up. You know when you're not being consistent. You know when you're not being disciplined. It's not about, dumping on you. It's about actually seeing what the truth is and start moving in alignment with what you want, and start moving in alignment with your goals. Because if you're not moving in alignment with your goals, how do you expect to ever achieve anything? Right? Because you're moving away from your goals. If you're not, you saying you want these things, but you're not being consistent. You saying you want these things, but you're not posting. You saying you want this thing, but nobody knows about your product. Then how can you ever even get to where you want to if you're not even doing any of the work? any of the work. Yes, some people you think are overnight successes, but these people have been consistently doing something. Maybe their video has gotten a popular response and maybe they have went viral, but that is after doing A, B, and C. That is not something that just automatically happens, right? Maybe it was something that they did, and in the video, one of the videos picked up speed, and then it started moving, right? But it may have not been something they thought was going to be a viral thing. Maybe it was something they just threw up there. Most times when you have a viral video, and I think I have 2 viral videos going on right now. I'm not exactly sure what the number is for virility, but I had posted up a video. Remember the herpes one? I speak about this a lot. This video now is gaining a whole lot more traction. I don't know why, I don't know how, I just know that it is. It has let me just go over that really fast. This is something that a friend sent to me, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to repost it. I sent her a message. I was like, oh, thank you for sending me this. I'm going to repost it. And so I reposted it with the green screen, not thinking anything. I didn't think it was going to be, a video that was going to get a lot of attention. And even to this moment, I'm still getting, when I go to my notifications, it's over 100 likes. It's over like 50 comments. It's always, I have a lot of information, not a lot of information, but I got a lot of reaction off of this one particular video. Now, this video, I think the last time I shared with you guys, I think it was like at 30 something K. This video is now is at 74.1K. 74.1K, and it has 3,603 shares. 3,603 shares. 3,603 shares off a video that a friend sent me, and I said, you know what? Oh, let me just do a green screen. You know what I'm saying? Did I think it was going to be major? I absolutely did not think it was going to be major. And so now every time I'm looking at it, it's increased by another 10K, another 10K, another 10K. Yesterday it was at, I think, 54, right? And so today it's at 74.1. Oh, that's okay. And so another one that I did that I didn't think about was the one when the girl fell down the stairs, and I said entrepreneurship is like, right? That video has, let me see my insights. That video has 129K likes. It has 14 shares. It has less shares, but it does have 129K likes, right? So I say all of that to say you don't know what's going to be your viral piece of content. You don't know when whatever your content is going to pick up that traction. But if you're doing it consistently, then you'll know that something is bound to happen, right? Because when you work consistently, something is bound to happen. You're bound to find out. You have enough data to see what is going to, what's going to work and what's not going to work. So now I know, oh, I'm going to do some more gross videos or whatever and see if that works. Oh, now I'm going to do some more entrepreneurship like videos and see if this is going to work. Everything is not going to hit. You can't put out your content thinking, oh, this is going to be viral. This what the hoes going to love this. They not. The things that you think is going to do the best, they usually do the worst, right? Because there's a lot of times when I'm putting a whole lot of time into editing and putting these things together, and sometimes it's not the best piece of content, but I keep on producing content because I know that something is going to pick up. They're going to like something, and there's going to be some kind of clue as to what people are enjoying, and I am going to create that particular type of content, right? But you got to give yourself some space to do variety. You got to give yourself, if you're not putting it out and every piece of content you're trying to put out is going to be a viral piece of content, you're not going to put out any content because everything you're going to be taking forever to put out content because you're a perfectionist and it's going to take you forever. The video is never going to get up. Nobody's ever going to know about your products. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing's ever going to happen. So you're going to have to give yourself some grace. You're going to have to say, you know what, let me just put this thing up here and see if this is what's going to happen with this. Let me just check this and see what's going to happen. Like, again, I said I wanted to do the video when the girl fell down the stairs. I didn't know exactly what I was going to talk about. And then I was just like, okay, well, let me figured out something. And then I put it up, and it didn't automatically just go ahead and get the views, but it started to slowly trickle in and trickle in and trickle in. And you never know what's going to hit. You never know what's going to hit. And they tell you sometimes, when you have a good performing video, it may not be a good performing video out the gate, right? It may not. You may get a couple of views, so don't go into your social media and start deleting videos because you didn't get enough likes, you didn't get enough views, you didn't get enough comments, all of that type of stuff. Oh, nobody's engaging with me. Don't go, and I'm not saying go and delete those things. What I'm saying is allow it to run its course, allow it to do its thing. Like I said, that video that I put up about the herpes in the eye, I think I put that up maybe a month ago. Like, that video is old. It's not a new video, and I'm consistently getting a bunch of views off of that video. Every time I go to my Bubble Babes page, there's over 100 likes. There's over, X amount of comments. There's always, and it's not something that I just did. There's a plenty of other videos that are after that, but those other videos don't have as much traction as that video. But if I would have deleted that video because I was like, okay, well, it's not performing, I would have never known that this video was going to pick up the speed. So do not delete your stuff. Just allow it to run its course. Allow it to run its course, because you'll never know what is going to be that viral thing for you. You'll never know what that thing is going to be where it's just going to catch on, right? So with that being said, that's not exactly where I wanted to go. But it's about visibility and getting your products together. But let me go back and see what you guys were saying. I was asking if you were doing enough, or you're not, if you're doing the most or you're not doing enough. So let's see what we got here. Michi says, I'm not doing enough. I'm taking accountability. All right. Melissa says 2. Michi says 2. Chantel says 2. 1.5. All right, girl. 1.5. Kim says 2. I'm doing so much better with visibility, but still need to do more. Got you. Tamara 2. Laura 2. Yolanda 2. If you don't take accountability and blame everything, and blame everyone and everything, you ain't going nowhere. Period. Let me see. So Miss Linda says 2. Good morning, Miss Lois. Miss Lois is in the building. Good morning. She says she is blessed. Laka Shara says that part. The amount of content in my camera roll. But the crippling perfectionism, it breaks my heart. Let me tell y'all something. If you feel that, see, to me, and this is me getting a little spicy. Here you go, Kay. To me, perfectionism is an excuse. This is a cop out to me, right? Because it's never going to be perfect. There's nothing that you're going to do ever in life. You're never going to reach a level of perfection. There's never going to be a thing. Anytime you think that you got that thing to the point of perfection, there's going to be levels where you can do better than that, right? You're always going to be better than what you've done, right? Because that's just the way life is. There is no perfection. And when you think, and see, this is the thing, a lot of us get stuck in that perfection, and we're like, well, when somebody says something that's against or something that we did and we felt so strongly about it, we're so closely tied to it, we feel personally attacked. We feel like, you don't know what you're talking about, or because we don't respect their constructive criticism. We don't respect their opinion. We don't respect their feedback, because it's like, who are you to tell me what I'm doing when I spent all this time doing A, B, and C? You don't even know what you're looking at. You don't even know, and you know what I'm saying? And so you are not even objective. Like, you can't even be open to what somebody else is saying, because you're too closely attached to it. So I want you guys to lose that word perfectionism. I want you to lose that for the rest of this year and into 2024. I want you guys to lose that word. That word should not even be a part of your vocabulary. Why? I know you guys like to say that because it makes you seem like you're so on top of your craft, and I just want it to be the most amazing thing, and it sounds good, but it's just a reason for you to make up an excuse, and a reason for you to procrastinate, a reason for you not to get your thing out there, a reason for you to say, well, this is why I didn't do something. And we need to let that go. We need to let that word go for 2024. Are y'all with me so far? Let me know if y'all with me. Let me know if y'all with me. I'm not doing enough, and it's my fault. We're going to get everybody together. We're going to pull it all together like a ponytail. We're going to put it all together like a ponytail. Kim, you're doing a great job. you're one of the first people that pops up on my feed. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on, encouragement. Come on, encouragement. All right. So I want you guys to release that word, get it out of your vocabulary, get it out of your system, get it out of your spirit, move it. Move it, rebuke it, do whatever you need to do to get it out of your spirit. To get it out of your spirit. And if you put something out that is not completely 100% perfect and you are still happy with it, you still have you have the room to change. You have the room to fix things. You have the room to say, okay, oh, I need to tweak this. This could be better. I'm going to always be evolving into something. We're always going to be changing. We're always going to want our products to look better. We're always going to want our products to perform better. And in order for that to happen, we have to be able to release the thing. We can't keep on waiting to perfection because, like I said, I've changed my labels. I've changed my logo 3 times. I've changed my logo 3 times. And the reason why I've changed my logo 3 times is because I changed in business. I changed in business when I started, and this is the way I look at my business. My first logo was my infantile state, right? Then I had my teenager state. Now I got my sophisticated adult logo, right? It went through some things, right? But it's okay. You're not going to have, I don't have the perfect logo. I don't have the perfect this. I don't have the perfect that. It's not always going to be perfect. You're going to be making some changes. I'm going to tell you that right now. It may not be something that you want to hear because you guys are holding on to that. The reason why my website don't look perfect, or the reason why my thing don't look perfect, or the reason why my social media isn't perfect, or the reason why I'm not consistently posting is because you're making up an excuse as to why something is not perfect. These things are going to be changing on you. You're going to change. You're going to evolve. You're going to find easier ways to do stuff. You're going to try different things. You're going to try different avenues. Where you started right now might not be where you're going to end up. You might have started making candles, but now you realize candles ain't your thing, and now you want to sell something different. Now you don't want to do candles anymore. Maybe you want to make soap. Maybe you want to do room sprays. Maybe you want to do other things. Things are going to change. Maybe you see that your business is not so, like you have all of these products and all of these things are not selling. So now you're going to focus on the things that are going to sell, right? So now instead of you selling everything, instead of selling bath bombs, body oil, whipped body butters, perfumes, beard oils, all kinds of stuff, right? And instead of you selling all of those things, you see that there are a few items that are selling. They're very popular and they're always selling out. Guess what you need to do? You need to focus your time, your resources, and your materials onto those things that are selling the most. Why? Because that's where people are going. If you spend more energy onto that, then you'll be able to focus more on selling more of that. Right? Because you're spending money and time and energy on everything, and everything is not giving you returns. So you have to focus on the things that are going to bring you returns. And so you are going to consistently evolve. Period. That's going to happen. So stop saying you're waiting, it's not perfect yet. It's not perfect yet. It's not perfect yet. Because when I hear it, when it comes into my head and somebody tells me, and I ask them, okay, so what happened with this? What happened with that? Oh, I'm waiting for it to be perfect. The first thing I hear is you got to cop out. You're making an excuse. This is a reason why you're not doing something. You're scared. You're fearful. These are the things that are going in my mind, even though you may be thinking, oh no, I'm just really waiting for it to be perfect. That is just it's just not the thing. You got to be able to release it and learn. You have to be able to release it and learn. And again, things are going to evolve. I'm not going to conduct business the same way that I conducted business when I first started. Things have changed. Things have changed in business. Things have changed in the industry that I'm in. Things have changed in the way I present myself to the world, or the platforms that I'm able to utilize. Things have changed from the first time that I started my business 13 years ago. So I've evolved within the 13 years. I am not the same person I am today that I was yesterday. I'm not the same person that I was when I started 13 years ago, right? You're always going to be ever changing. It's just something that's going to happen. So stop waiting for the thing to be perfect and start getting it out there. Start getting it out there. So let me check and see what you guys are saying. Thank you, Trees. It's definitely a struggle. Yes. Chantel says perfectionism can also come from being overly criticized as a child. We feel we have to meet expectations of others in order to be validated. And that's a perfect point. And I want to say that you don't need to be validated by anybody. This is your thing. This is your business. Yes, you need the customers because without them, you don't have anything. But be confident enough in what you're producing to know that it is worthy of being out there. I deserve for my product to be on the shelf. I deserve to be a multimillionaire. I deserve to be a billionaire. Whatever it is that your ambitions are, I deserve this. I am worthy of this. I bust my hump. I want to say the other word. I bust my hump in order for me to get this thing. I've been working day and night for this thing. I've been hustling for this thing. I deserve it. And so you need to know that you are worthy, and you need to release any voices or anything that does not go with what you are trying to do. Any negative voices, any naysayers, anybody that said you couldn't do something, they can't go with you. They can't go with you. Their voices cannot live in your head rent free, right? You hear that all the time. Their voices cannot stay in your head. Why? Because it's not helping you. And if you use those voices, use that voice to be the fuel that helped you to catapult your business to the next level. Use that voice to make you say, you know what, I gotta prove you wrong. I gotta show you. I know what I was doing. I knew what I was doing. I know where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm about. And I don't even need to show you. You just need to watch my success. So watch my steam. Period. That's all you have to do. If that is how you are going to start looking at it, right? If you're looking at it because of some voices, it may have been some spouses, it may have been some parents, it may have been some friends, may have been plenty of people who's telling you you can't do something. And a lot of the times when people tell you stuff, they think they telling you for I'm telling you this because you need to know this. I want to tell you the truth. And a lot of the times when people are doing that, they think they're doing it for your best interest, but it's not. It's not. I don't need you to help me to take the easy way out. I understand you want it to be easier, but I don't need life to be easier, especially if I'm on my way to my goals. I don't need it to be easier. I need to be better. And in order for me to be better, I need somebody who is going to force me to be better. I need somebody who's going to force me to look at who I am and what I'm doing and where I'm slacking and what I got to do in order for me to get to the next level. I need those type of people in my circle, right? I don't need somebody to say, oh, don't worry about it. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't even try it. This person tried it and this didn't work, and this person tried it and that worked. I don't need that kind of energy, right? So if that kind of energy is surrounding you, you need to release it. You need to release it. You need to let people know, I understand where you're going. I understand where you're going with what you're saying to me, but I have goals. I have things that I want to achieve, and I'm not going to be able to be that being soft. I'm not going to be able doing this in my comfort zone. I'm definitely not going to be able to achieve what I want in my comfort zone. There's nothing in your comfort zone that is going to help you to be better. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's nothing that you can get in your comfort zone. Nothing. And the only thing that I can say is when you in your comfort zone and you get complacent, you're not even I won't even say you're stagnant, right? I would say that you're moving backwards, that you're slowly going backwards, because once you decide that you want to start picking up the energy, now you got to work 3 times, 4 times, 5 times as hard just so that you could get back to the momentum and the space for you to even get forward. Right. So I would say that you would be sliding backwards when you are in your comfort zone as opposed to being stagnant. So I say all of that to say, don't let those be the reasons why you can't move forward. Don't let somebody else's opinion form what you got to do. Right? Because in order for you to get what you want, you got to do things a little differently. You got to shake the table up a little differently. I got to show up a little differently. I got to do something a little differently because I want to be different. And in order for me to be that, I got to do something different, right? I got to surround myself with different people. I got to surround myself with different energy. I got to surround myself with people who are going to challenge me to be a better version of myself and not to be the same version that I was, or even go back into another version of me that I'm not even happy with, right? So, this is exactly not where I was going. This is exactly where I was going. But I love it. I'm loving it. I let the spirit guide me in a direction. I know I'm coming off a little bit spicy, but believe me, I'm saying it from my heart. And again, I don't want you to get comfortable with what I'm saying to you. I want what I'm saying to you to shake you up. I want you to feel uneasy. I want you to feel like, oh my gosh, Nikki is talking to me. Nikki is calling me out. I want you to feel that. Why? Because I want you to do better. Right now, you're just coasting. I need you to do better than coast. You want more than that, then you got to do more. Right? And so, yeah, I'm going to be a little spicy. Yeah, I'm going to make you feel a little uncomfortable, but it's all right. Y'all got your big girl panties on. Y'all be good. Put your big girl panties on. You'll be good. It is all out of love. It is all out of love. Perfectionism has no place in entrepreneurship. It is non-existent, period. Period. Let me see. Yes, ma'am. You're talking to me. I've been struggling with this. Come on. Yes, come on, Nikki. Growth is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. You gotta let that and we got fear in here. You gotta let that go. You gotta let it go. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. Yes, yes, and yes. Yolanda said yes, yes, and yes. Plus we criticize ourselves as well. We are our worst critics. Good morning, Lakeisha Keisha. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesdays. Come on. Let me see. Amen. Regression. Yes, yes, yes. We don't need that. All right, she on fire today. I'm on fire. I'm on fire today. I was a little spicy. I told you I came in. I was energized. I was ready. I was ready to be on it today. I already knew it. I already knew it. I knew coming in. Good morning, Z girl. Where you been? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, spicy. You want more, you gotta do more. Period. Period. Y'all talk about y'all want all these things, but ain't nobody doing the work. Y'all say y'all wanna oh, I wanna have these sales, I wanna do all these things. You gotta do the work. And a lot of the times y'all doing the work and y'all half ass, and there it goes. Y'all half ass doing the work. You're not doing the work to your full capacity. You're not doing what you need to do. You're not showing up the way you need to show up. You know how you need to show up, but are you showing up? No, you sitting there just like, hey, I'm just showing up so I don't get fired. You're not showing up the way that you should show up. You're not doing the work that you should be doing. You know that your content is whack and you putting it up there and you just throwing it together. And like I said, sometimes those things that you are throwing up and putting up there, some of those things to be the things that people really enjoy. But if you're not even considering putting that up, then nobody's going to see it. You will never know. You will never know. Nobody, I can tell you that. I can tell you for sure, and I'm not a psychic. I can tell you in this room, everybody who's watching, the people who are watching now, the people who want to watch this replay, I can tell you right now, you got a bunch of content in your phone right now. You have a bunch of things that you could use in your phone right now that you could be producing 2 to 3 pieces of content every single day. 2 to 3 pieces of quality content every single day. You could be producing off your camera roll, but are you? No, because you're saying, oh, I don't have content. Oh, I gotta wait for this type of day. Oh, I gotta wait for this type of thing. Oh, this ain't done yet. Oh, this ain't ready yet. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't use my phone. Oh, I gotta wait for this. Oh, I gotta wait for the stars to align. Oh, I gotta wait for the clouds to come out the sky. Like, you making up so many excuses. You don't even have to worry about putting new content out. You got plenty of content on your camera roll. Plenty. And this is not me being a psychic. This is me telling you what I know. This is me telling you what I know. Go back into your content and see what you have and start putting that stuff out there. You need to be visible. You want to make sales, you have to be visible. The key to selling anything on Black Friday is being visible. The big box companies are putting millions and millions of dollars in being visible to their customers. Why? Because they want to be top of mind. If you think that these companies are just sitting on their money and not producing anything, they don't have a strategy. Goodness, they don't have a marketing strategy or ads or anything like that. They have these things already in line. They had this stuff lined up way before we, as small business owners, we as entrepreneurs, we do things last minute. We think, okay, so this is the time. They've been planning Black Friday months out. They've been planning Black Friday, right? They are already analyzing. After the last Black Friday, they were already analyzing their data and seeing what they need to do, what changes need to happen. They are researching the market, seeing what the buying, the spending trends, and seeing what people are doing, and see where people are spending their money at. They've already been researching this thing. Right? But why are we sitting here acting like we don't have to do it? We need to be looking at these bigger stores, and we need to be doing the same thing. We need to be putting the money into our advertising dollars. And even if we're not going to be using advertising dollars, then if I'm not going to put money into promoting my product and creating ads, then I need to be more visible. I need to make sure that I'm shown on all of the platforms. I need to make sure that I'm consistently posting on these platforms. I need to consistently be engaging with the type of people who are my target dream customers. I need to be on their pages. I need to be complimenting them. I need to be commenting on them. I need to be liking their things. I need them to see me so that maybe they'll click on my page. I need to be engaging with the people who are my ideal customers. I need to be in my emails talking to my people who are already warm and hot. I already need to be doing these things. A lot of the times y'all sitting here thinking that these things don't need to happen. They're not going to happen on their own. You got to do the work. And this is what I was saying about, you attending seminars and you going to different classes and courses and things like that. None of this stuff is going to work if you do not work it. All that information that you gathered and you retained is worth nothing. And I don't care how many hundreds of thousands or whatever dollars you spent in order to get this information. It means absolutely nothing if it's sitting in your head doing nothing. If it's sitting in your head collecting dust, it is of no value. I don't care how much you spent. Right? And so you guys have to start utilizing the information. You have plenty of free options. Everybody didn't have free options when people started businesses a long time before. You have these options. You have the option to pivot on a dime. You have the option to change change your direction immediately as a small business owner if something is not working. You're not a big box store. You gotta wait. I gotta get a focus group. I gotta do this. I gotta do that in order for you to start making changes. We gotta check the research. We gotta do this. You can start seeing what's going on right now, and you can start making adjustments now. But you have to start making these adjustments now. And you can't say, I didn't get this. This didn't happen. This didn't happen. This didn't happen. Well, it didn't happen because you didn't do the work. You know that you didn't do the work. You know that you didn't show up. You know that you were not consistent. You know that you weren't disciplined with your time. You know that these things didn't happen. Right? And in order for those things to happen, you got to do some work. You got to stop letting yourself off the hook. Just like Amici was saying, you got to be accountable for your own behavior. You got to stop letting yourself off the hook saying, it didn't work. I mean, sometimes we could do that because a lot of the times we're hard on ourselves, and I get it. Something didn't work out the way that we wanted to, and then we could look at it and say, we could have done different things to improve. But some of the times we're not even trying. Come on, somebody, because I know I'm speaking to somebody in here. I'm speaking to somebody, some people, you know what I'm saying? We are not even trying to do what we say. We say that we want this thing right here, but we're not even walking or working to that thing up there. We're operating here below the thing. We're operating here. We're not even moving towards it. We're not even trying to move towards this. And we need to switch that up. We need to switch it up. Again, like I said, the big box stores, they planned out their Black Friday months in advance. Months in advance, if not last year. Right? They planned it out already. We had Emmanuel in here from Let's Go Advertising. He told you guys, the big companies, the big accounts that he has, they've been planning out their Black Friday strategy. They've been planning out their Cyber Monday strategy. And here we are struggling. What we going to do? What we going to do? What we going to do? We're going to do a bundle. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And now it don't matter if you didn't plan, the months in advance. But now the thing is, okay, you didn't plan months in advance, so now what you going to do with it? Period. You didn't plan months in advance. What are you going to do with it? What can we do right here, right now to make this different? How can you get visible right here, right now? No, you don't have ads out. So what? How can I get visible? What do I need to do? Me, myself, right here in this moment, what do I need to do in order for my product to get out there? What do I need to do in order for people to start sharing my content? What do I need to do in order for people to be aware of my content? What other platforms can I show up on to make people aware of my content? There are a lot of businesses right now that are going crazy on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok the way I want to be on TikTok or the way I should be on TikTok and doing the lives and the live shows, but I'm scrolling through everybody's stuff and I see these people on here for hours and hours on end selling their stuff on TikTok like crazy. There are people becoming millionaires off of TikTok. And you sitting here concerned about some content going out and you not producing it because you don't have the right lighting, or you don't want to take a picture with your phone, or you waiting for the stars to line up, or you're sitting here making up excuses while people are in their rooms with posters behind them with a lazy Susan with their products rolling around on the thing, and they're selling these things. They're selling tumblers. They're selling t-shirts. They're selling candy. I said, who sells candy? You go to the store and buy candy. They're selling sour candies. Like, You could basically do anything. There's no excuse as to why you're not doing something. The only excuse is you. The only thing that's stopping you is you. Ain't nothing else stopping you. If these people could sell candy that you could get at the corner store, or you could get at BJ's, Sam's, Costco's, all these wholesale places, you could go and get this candy, and they selling it, and they putting it in a bucket, and they talk about 5 pounds. Oh, you get 3 scoops of this. Oh, you get 5 scoops of this, or whatever. They got spin the wheels that they made on their own. These people are making money. What is your excuse? What is your excuse? This is what they're doing for free. They didn't have to hire a whole team in order for them to show up on TikTok and have their product floating around, or have candy standing sitting on shelves behind them, and or lip glosses and nail colors and rhinestones and pins, and they got all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff, right? On TikTok. These people are doing it. It costs them nothing. It costs them nothing to set up a space behind them and get the ball rolling. It costs them nothing. Are they going to continue to tweak it? Yeah, they're going to know how to sell better. They're going to know. I mean, there's some people that I see that they're selling shirts and stuff, and they just like, oh, well, we're going to pack your order here. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And they just have the whole system all down packed, right? But it's going to take time. But you'll never know if you don't show up. You'll never know if you do not show up. You'll never know if you will not show up. The main thing about being, to make some sales is about being visible. You have to be visible. I can't buy what I don't know about. I don't know about your awesome thing. It's your job to teach me about your awesome thing. If I don't know where to purchase your awesome thing, it is your job to show me where to go in order for me to purchase this awesome thing. I'm not going to guess. I'm not going to assume. I'm not going to try to figure it out. If you don't tell me how to get there specifically, I'm not going to get there. You confuse your customers. Y'all already know, right? You confuse your customers, you're going to lose them. You show them where they need to go. Tell them what they want. Tell them what you offer, and let them make a decision. And then you lead the way. Lead the way. I'm going to lead the way. Ooh, lead the way. Hey, right? So you are the person that have to do the thing. You are the person that has to do the thing. This thing is not going to sell. Yes, it's nice to have people to do user-generated content, and it's nice for people to give you reviews. All those things are nice, but guess what? You got to build your own hype. I used to think, let me share a little story with y'all. I used to think that, because I came from the influencer background, that I needed to have my friends or my influencer friends to promote my products in order for my products to sell. I always felt like I needed that because it was an extra boost, right? Not thinking, you need to create that own buzz yourself. I'm thinking, I'm creating my own buzz through them. You know what I'm saying? And that's not really how it goes. You have to make yourself the big deal. You have to hype yourself up. You have to be the reason for the season. No, I'm just joking. But you have to be the reason that people are starting to follow you. People are starting, because at the end of the day, all of these influencers that you have speaking about your products, yes, they help. Yes, they help influence sales. But at the end of the day, it's still you. At the end of the day, it's still your business. At the end of the day, it's still your mission. At the end of the day, it's still your vision. At the end of you know what I'm saying? At your mission, your value, all of that is all you at the end of the day. And so if that is the case, then you have to make sure that you are building the buzz, and that your buzz is not based off of somebody else doing the work for you. Yes, it's nice. Yes, that's the icing on the cake. Yes, that's going to help. That's going to add some sugar to the pot, or some sugar to the whatever, right? That's going to help, but that should not be the base. You should always be the base. You should always be the buzz. Everybody put in here, say, I'm the buzz. I'm the buzz. Put I'm the buzz in the chat. I'm the buzz in the chat. I'm the buzz in the chat. Good morning, Sherelle. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me check and see, because I know I missed a lot. Okay, let me see. It's tight, but it's bright. Okay. Are we planning out our goals for 2024 by the month, by the week, by the day? Are we planning out our goals for 2024 by the month? I would be planning them out. This is how I see things, right? And Laka, I forgot what you said your name was. Laka Shara. I forgot what you said your name was. But if you know that you have a bigger goal, I like to do my goals by doing the big goal, the end result, and then the smaller goals, breaking it down into the smaller goals to get to that, recognizing where my milestones are, right? So if I know that this is my monthly goal, I'm going to break it down into how I can do it by the week, and then what I need to do per day, and that is how I'm going to do it. So I start by the bigger goal first. Let me see. My coworker says that all the time. Put your big girl panties on. Okay, put your big girl panties on. Leave me alone, Nikki. Hey, goals and objectives 2024. If you don't track it, how you gonna know if it works? You have to track everything. Everything with business, you have to track everything. You're going to have to go back and look at your analytics on your website. You're going to have to go back and look at your analytics from your email marketing. You're going to have to look at your analytics on your social media. You can track whatever is going on. You can see when people are coming in. You can see what they like. You can see what they mostly enjoyed. Like, those are the things that you got to go back and look at. You got to go back. I tried to show you a post, but for some reason it's not allowing me to do it. Oh. She said she dragged me too. I'm not dragging people. Content on 2 phones. Come on, Miss Lois. Come on, Miss Lois. I'm not working to my capacity. Change is coming. Come on. Come on, changes in caps. Come on. Come on. Nikki might be able to do it. It's there now. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, yes, and yes, y'all. Yes, yes, and yes. Start going live. Got it. Yes, they're getting the money. I posted a video yesterday and got 900 views in an hour, but I don't know how to do the TikTok ad or store. I'm not sure if you need a certain amount of followers, but I think if you are consistently posting on TikTok, then they'll invite you to do the store. But I'm not exactly sure, so don't hold me to it. I was invited on both platforms to do the store, so I don't even know. I know one has over 1,000, so I can go live on that one, and one doesn't. And so I don't know if I would be able to go do TikTok live, but you got to get on it. You got to get on it. Utilize the TikTok Bible, girl. Utilize your TikTok Bible that DC gave you. I'm the buzz. That's right. Create your own buzz. Create your own buzz. Annie. Okay, got you. Got you, Annie. Got you, got you, got you. Begin with the end in mind. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because then you'll know the things that you need to do in order to achieve it. You can say, okay, a lot of times like, well, I want to start with the end. I got to know what I'm going to do first. No, you need to know where you want to go first. And then you can determine you can determine the path, right? You can determine your path once you know what it is that you want to do. Right? You can't just be like, oh, well, maybe this, well, maybe this, well, maybe this, well, maybe this, well, maybe this. Then it's a lot of maybes. It's a lot of possibility. There's no real thing there. There's no real goal. If you know what the goal is, break that goal down into some chunks, and then break them chunks into smaller chunks, and then figure it out, and it'll be easier for you to accomplish those things because you're not trying to get overwhelmed by achieving the thing immediately, right? Because as you guys know, the joy is in the journey. Y'all see my cup, right, from Tracy. The joy is in the journey, as you guys already know. There's going to be so many things that you're learning along the way that is going to help you in the end, in your business. In the end, it's going to help you because you've learned something. You've become something. You picked up some things along the way. You didn't know that you had this much strength. You didn't know that you had the capacity to do this. You didn't know that you was able to learn this quickly. You didn't know that you could pivot when you needed to. You didn't know that you could solve problems this quickly. You didn't know that you can do this. You didn't know that you could tell people, you could delegate people on what to do. You didn't know that you could utilize AI. You didn't know how to use AI. You didn't know all these things, but now you do. And it's all about the journey. The joy is in the journey. So once you make your big goal, start chunking it up and start making it into smaller chunks. And then there you go. There you go. I was invited I was invited to the store. Oh, okay. Let's get it. Let's go, Miss Lois. Let's get it. Let's go. So, how did everybody feel about this morning? I know I was coming in a little hot. I was a little spicy, but I hope I spoke to somebody. Again, I don't want you to be, oh, Nikki's so cool. I just like her. I don't want y'all to feel that with me. I want you to feel a little bit on edge. I want you to feel a little bit like, oh, I know I got to step my game up. Oh, I know I got to do more. Oh, I know I need to be consistent. Oh, I want y'all to feel that around me. Why? Because I want the best for y'all. I want you to do as much as you can, even more. I want you to exceed what you say that you want to do. I want you to be better than you even thought that you would want it to be in the first place, right? I want you to be even better than that. Right? Why? Because you deserve it. Why? Because you're worthy. Why? Because this is your thing. This is your life. This is not a dress rehearsal. You don't get to come back and fix this. This is what you got right now. I don't know what comes after this, but I do know what we got right now. I do know that this is the moment that we have. And stop sitting there, stop settling, stop saying, okay, well, maybe next time I'll do it. Next year I'll do better. Next year. No, no, no. Do it right here, right now. You still have time. These days, tomorrow's not promised to anybody. You may be hoping for all of these changes next year, but what happens if you don't make it into next year? All those hopes and changes and all those other things that you said you want to do ain't nothing gonna happen. Or let's say something happens to you and you get hurt and you're not able to do things the way that you wanted to do things. Live your life today. Do the things that you want to do today. Right? We're not promised tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know the state of the economy, the state of the world. We don't know what's going to happen, but we know what we can control right now. We can control this moment in time. We can control our today. Right? We can control our day. And I know you're saying, well, if I'm not going to be here, it ain't going to matter. Well, what if you are? And you just slacking all through life. Right? So do and accomplish the things that you want. Put in the work, put in the time. Stop acting like this is a dress rehearsal. Stop saying I'm going to wait till next year to make it all better. Do it right here, right now, today. Today. Do it now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait until, I'm going to wait until next year, because the first of the year I'm going to be so much better. You're not. You're taking you with you to the first of the year. You taking these same whack habits that you got right now into next year, thinking you have these new resolutions, thinking that you are going to be a changed person. You're not. You're going to take that same you're going to take those same habits, you're going to take that same energy, that same vibe, that same mindset into next year with you. No matter where you go, it's going with you. If you don't start changing and if you don't start a 1%, again, Atomic Habits, read the book. Right? Do 1% every single day. 1% is going to equal up to 5 to 7% at the end of the week. Better. As opposed to you putting 0%. Because 0 times 5 times 0 is still going to be 0. It's still going to be 0. So you don't put no work, no effort in. Guess what? You're going to get nothing out of it. And you don't automatically change because it's a new year. You don't automatically change because it's a new season. You have to willfully want to do those things. You have to willfully want to change. You have to willfully want success. You have to willfully want these things for yourself. If you do not, nothing is ever going to change. Period. I don't care if it's 2024. I don't care if you starting a new business. I don't care if you moved. I don't care whatever that situation is. You are taking you with you everywhere you go. So with that being said, y'all, we got to get our mindset together. And it don't happen next year. It can happen right here today. Right here today. You can start making changes. You can start making changes right here today. And this is something that I even told my son, right? You don't owe it to anybody to be the old you. If you decide you didn't like what happened previously, guess what? You have the option to change it at any time. At any time. If you tried it and it didn't work and you want to try something different, guess what? You go ahead. Go ahead. As long as you have air in your lungs, your blood is flowing through your body, your brain is functioning, everything is happening for you. You can see, you can hear, you can touch, you can taste, you can move. As long as you can do all of those things, you can change whenever you want to change. You can change whenever you want to change. You didn't like the way something happened, you are not connected to it. You can let it go. You can release it. And I'm saying this to you guys. I want you to release that perfectionism. I want you to release, I'm going to do this next year. I'm going to do better next year. Because if you're not doing it right now, you're not going to do it next year either. Right? You're not going to do it next year either. So you have to get your mindset together. So let me check and see what you guys are saying. Also, I want to tell you guys, if you have not gotten your tickets yet, Homecoming is this week. We have a few free events. We have the pep rally tomorrow. We also have the head-to-head battle of the bands. We are going against BCMC. We're going to be doing music trivia on Friday at 8 p.m. So make sure that you guys join us. Those are our two free live events. We also have the main event, which is our conferences slash classes, and we're going to have 5 speakers. We're going to have everything from trademarks, mindset, ads, SEO, Etsy. What am I missing? Mindset. Let me do it from order. Trademarks, mindset, manifestation, SEO, Etsy, customer service, acing your customer service, and ads. All of those things. Plus, there's going to be some free added on bonuses to you guys. There's going to be some mini webinars that's going to show you how to bundle your packages, how to pre-sell your collections if you want to pre-sell your collections or your products. Also, your ads, everything is going to be in there. Black Friday, getting everything together, utilizing AI. Those are some added bonuses that will be with purchasing the ticket. So for $97, you cannot beat it. For $97, you cannot beat it. So let me see what you guys got in the comments. Last thing we said was I'm the buzz. Yes, I feel both. I loved it. I'm still learning daily. We all are. I'm super late, so let me watch the replay and get that spicy Nikki. You know it, girl. Spicy Nikki was in the house. I love the sassiness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I needed the fire. True. Yes, yes, and yes. Come on. I think we all need tough love. We do. We do. Tomorrow's not promised to us at all. You got me uncomfortable over here. Good. Good. I don't want you to feel comfortable in my presence. Ever. I don't want you to feel comfortable in my presence. Uncomfortable over here. I've got so much work to do. I needed the fire. Hey, let's get it, Annie. Annie said today, the changes can happen. Today, you can be different. Today, you can move different. Today, you can start posting. Today, everything can happen today. Right? Let me see. Now is all we have. That's right. Nothing more, nothing less. That's right. Nope, I'm changing every day. I am going to take at least one weekend off from the market to work on photos. Got you. Got you. Jasmine said preaching. Come on. Don't leave for tomorrow what you could do today. I hope I translated it correctly from Spanish. Same thing. 1% better every day. That's Atomic Habits. I'm telling y'all, that's an awesome book. An awesome book. I really love this today, and we needed to hear this. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to put that battery in your back and amp you up and get you ready, but you got to do the work. You got to do the work. Break the cycle. Break the cycle that doesn't serve you. Come on. Yes, and yes. Getting my ticket later. Yes. Customer service. I'm telling y'all, that relationship building, you have good relationships with your customers, you don't have to worry about sales. Let me tell you something. I could ask my customers one thing, right? And I could say something about my brush soap. Let's say, what were you using beforehand or whatever, or what are your thoughts? If I say, what are your thoughts? They're going to be like, that's the best brush soap ever. Da, 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 da. I built my relationship with my customers. So I know I can get certain responses. Like if I ask a certain question, I know that they're going to kind of be my advocates when I ask a certain question. Like, this is my favorite product. I don't use anything else. Hands down, this is my favorite. This is. I've never used a soap like this before. Or, they have different things. But you want to get engaged with your customers so that they can be speaking on you like that. So that they could be loving on you like that. Why? Because that's going to move your products, right? Because it's not you talking about how dope your product is. It's other people. These are people who purchased your product before. You didn't give it to them for free. They used their hard-earned money and they purchased it, and they're talking about your stuff. And this is going to help people. This is going to help sell your thing, right? Because I could tell you all day how dope my soap is, right? But if I'm not engaging with you, if I didn't build a relationship with you, you're going to be like, okay, it's going to go in one ear right out the other. You know how many people I say, I make brush soap too and da-da-da-da-da. They don't care. It's going to go into one ear and out the other. But if I'm building a relationship with you, if I am making sure that you're okay, I'm making sure that I'm getting your feedback, I'm making sure that, hey, I'm checking in on you. How did your order, did you like your order? Did you like this? Is there anything we need to do? Da-da-da-da-da. If I'm engaging with you like that, then I know that you are going to consistently represent for my brand, right? I'm building relationships with my clients or my clients, my customers every single day. Every single day I'm building relationship. Even if I'm responding to DMs, I know a lot of people don't like to respond to DM, but right now I'm at the stage where I still can respond to some of my DMs, and I will. And I will. Why? Because I want you to know that I appreciate you. I want you to know that I value you as a customer. And so I don't want you to just I don't want you to think that I'm looking at you as just another dollar walking through the door or just another dollar on my website. I want you to know that I value you. I value your thoughts. I value your purchase. Right. And as long as you know that you're valued, and as long as you know that I care about what you want, you are going to continue to share that out with the world. And that's what we're missing, is we're missing the fact that we need to be building relationships with our customers, right? Because I got a message about sales being slow yesterday, right? If your sales are slow, talk to your warm, hot customers. Speak to the people who are your VIPs on your email list. Speak to them. Why? Because they're already excited about your stuff. I don't have to make you a customer because you've already been a customer. So maybe I'm going to offer you something different. Maybe I'm going to say, if you purchase today, I'm going to do a X, Y, and Z. Maybe I'm going to give you an exclusive discount if you purchase today, or if you purchase by this day, or if you refer a friend, or if you do whatever. I'm going to give you something. Why? Because I already know that you are a warm or a hot customer. I already know that you are already interested in what I have to offer. I don't have to prove anything to you. I don't have to bring you along the lines. Like, I don't have to, oh, you really should. I don't have to try to impress you, because you're already impressed by the products, because you've already purchased from me. Right? So I can go into my inbox and I can speak to these people. I can send them a text message. I can send them some information. I can do some things, right? But utilize what you have. Build these relationships, because by you building these relationships, you are going to be able to make sales, and then sales that you don't even know that you're making, right? Because there's spaces and places where people are talking about your products that you're not even in. Right. And just be based on the relationship that you created with them, the relationship that you built with them, they are sharing they're sharing their experience with other people. Right. I'm gonna share one more story before I wrap this up. I have one of my wholesale clients. She is in Panama. Right. One of my wholesale clients is in Panama. And so she's doing what she's doing. Everybody loves the product. And so she orders periodically. And so she did, one of the big influencers in Panama purchased the soap from her, or however that happened, and then she did a video, and in turn that video sent so many people my way. I wasn't even in that space. I wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even in Panama. I don't even speak the language. Like, there was so many people coming saying that this person sent them, this person sent them, this person sent them. And I was like, who is this? So I go back to look at the video, and first of all, her video is doing crazy numbers. And everybody is coming. And then when I reposted her, all her people came and said, this is her mob, this is her her army. That's what they call themselves, the army, right? And so everybody was coming and they were saying, this is the army, this is the army. They want to use this soap, they want to use this soap. Again, this is me just building my relationship with my client. And just because I built that relationship with that client, that she had brought in a influencer that had a lot of influence, because a lot of the times influencers don't really have influence, but she had a lot of influence, and her people showed up and showed out. Showed up and showed out, right? Which ultimately results in sales, which ultimately resulted in sales for me, right? And so I want you guys to take heed with that, and remember, relationship building is very, very important. Very, very, very important. And you know what I said? I usually don't, because I was contemplating if I was getting on today, and I was like, I have so much more I want to say. Like, I'm on here forever. I have so much that I have so many orders that I have to fill. And I was like, I have homecoming, I have this, I got a lot of stuff that I got to do. I feel like maybe I shouldn't go on, because I got a lot of orders. And I was like, you know what? I got to show up, because somebody's going to need something that I got to say today. So I got to show up. Right. So that's one thing. But when I leave here, I got a ton of orders that I got to pack. Right. And I said, you know what? I don't know if I need to be showing people, because I'm not the type of person that shows numbers. I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, I'm going to the post office and I filled up a million carts and I gotta do all of those things. I'm not that person that shows that. But I was like, you know what? Maybe I need to be showcasing that, not showcasing it, but showing it off to for Bubble Babes University, so that you guys can see there's traction in the background. Just because I'm not showing it doesn't mean that it's not happening. There's a lot of action going on. I don't even know if all the orders that I have are going to be able to go out today. But I can tell you that I was making from the time that I got up to the time that I went to bed to the and I still got, I still got plenty to do. And that's not even mentioning I still have Black Friday and all that other stuff that I have about to pop off. Right. And I was like, maybe I should start showing the behind the scenes a little bit more. And I don't, but just so that you guys can be encouraged and to know. I don't want y'all to feel like I'm just sitting in front of you, I'm talking, and what do I know about this and what do I know about that? Because I could tell you how hard it is to know that you have no sales coming in, that you have no money coming in, that you have a negative bank account, you don't even know how you're going to pay your bills. I know how to make something from nothing. I know how to move, when things ain't going. I know how to shift in sales. I know how to shift. And if there's no traffic, there's no buzz going on, I know how to create the buzz. I know how to pick myself back up. And I said, you know what? Maybe I need to be showcasing that a little bit more, because I don't want to just be in front of y'all just showing you, I'm just telling you things. It's easy for somebody to be talking about something, but it's a difference when somebody goes through the same thing. It's like, well, oh, okay, so she knows exactly what I'm talking about. She was struggling and she didn't know how she was going to do this. She didn't know how this was going to get paid. She didn't know how she was going to do this inventory. She didn't know how she was going to fulfill these couple of orders that came in. Like I said, I really need to probably show that a little bit more, so that you guys can see the real side, the back end of what's going on in entrepreneurship, and not only just seeing the good things, because there's bad things that happen as well. Right? Yes, the good thing is having a bunch of orders that have to go out, but sometimes everything don't look like that. Right? Every day don't look like that for me. Right? And it's not because you're not a great entrepreneur. It just, we have our peaks and valleys as entrepreneurs. Period. Right? And it's up to us to create the buzz. Again, we're going back to create that buzz, right? It's up to us to create the buzz. So if you guys are interested in seeing the more, back end things like that, I definitely don't mind sharing those things with you. I don't mind. At one point I was feeling, I don't want to share with people, because no money was coming in, or I was in the negative, or I was this and I was that. And I was like, you know what? There's a reason why things happen the way that they happen, right? There's a reason why you're able to be at one point and get to the next point, because I'm going to be able to use me being in these points and these places to show you guys how to get yourself up out of there. Right? So when I'm telling you something, it ain't because I'm telling you because I'm just gathering all this knowledge and I'm just, recycling and sending it out to you. Right? I'm not doing that. I'm giving you from what I know. I'm sharing what I've experienced in my own life. Right? And it's not just things that happened in the past. There may be some recent things too. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about showcasing the glitter and the glamour and the this and the that. Like, sometimes you got to show the low points, and sometimes you got to let people know I've been there, I've done that, and this is why I speak with so much passion, and this is why I don't let you make excuses, and this is why I don't let you slide, and this is why I don't let this happen. Right? You're like, oh, Nikki, you were tough, you this, you that. This is why I don't let things slide, because I know what it's like. I know what it's like. I've been there. And I've done that. And I can say I've been there, I've done that, and you haven't done half the things that I've done. Half the things that I've done. Right? So with that being said, y'all, make sure that y'all get y'all ticket. Again, I know I was a little spicy. I done went off half an hour past my time. Get your tickets for the Bubble Babes homecoming event. Tomorrow is a free event. We're going to be live on YouTube. The other events are going to be in a closed webinar setting. Don't want to miss it. $20, less than $20 per class. Less than $20 per class. Right? So let me check and see what you guys are saying. Let me see. I need that chastising every now and then. Come on. Yes, please. I needed to see the behind the scenes and numbers, because I learned by visual and hands on. because I'm 3 years in, and let me tell you, the encouragement is much needed. Yes, yes, and yes. Please, yes, yes, and yes. Experience is the key. Yes. So I appreciate everybody who was rocking with me this morning. You guys actually stayed steady this morning. So I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I hope that's something that I said resonated with you. I hope that's something that I said shook you up a little bit. Again, I don't want you to be comfortable around me. I want you to feel a little uneasy around me. I want you to feel like you ain't doing enough. I need you to feel like I need to be doing more, right? Not so much where you just go off. And even if you do, then it may that the relationship may not have been the relationship we needed. But you do we all need it every now and again. I need it. The best moderator on what? No, let me stop. The best moderator on earth sent me a message this morning to talk about she gotta pray for my slow spirit. Cause I said I'm running late. So I gotta pray for your slow spirit. So sorry, wrong sound. She said I gotta pray for your slow spirit. And I'm like, you're right, because I gotta get myself in order. But everybody needs that, right? Because it's love. It's love. Even if it doesn't feel good, it's still love. Everything that you do is not gonna feel amazing. It's not. Anything that you do that requires change, or anything that's going to require drastic change, is going to be uncomfortable. It's going to feel like I could be doing something different. I could be doing something a little bit easier. I could be doing something a little bit gentler, Yeah, that all is true. But if you want change, you got to do what you need to do. So with that being said, y'all, go on ahead and get your tickets. You can get your tickets. They are available on Bubble Babes, BABEZ, University.com. Click right there in the main picture. Click right there. Grab your ticket. Get your ticket for the webinar. For this webinar, seminar, classes. I still didn't name it anything, so it's going to be webinar, seminar, classes. Okay. Make sure that you get your tickets. We start on Thursday. We start Thursday, power hour, lunchtime, trademarks, understanding your classes, 6 p.m. we got Malaysia with mindset and manifestation. Then we have Tiana of Winding with Candles. She's going to be here at 7:30, and she is going to show you guys how to utilize SEO and get your Etsy shop in order. Because again, if you guys know, if you're a product maker, I tell you, I think you guys should have both instead of just one. What else? If you're catching the replay, please make sure that you subscribe, turn on your notifications bell. We go live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. This is going to motivate you, get you going, get it provocative. So what else? 9 a.m. Don't forget, we'll be going live tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Pep rally with black and yellow. I don't care if it is your nail polish. I don't care if it's a hat, something. Wear black and yellow. And then if you guys want, and I hope that you do want to come up on the screen and share with me your experience with Bubble Babes University. Tell us about your products and get it out there. And yes, that's basically it. You guys, make sure you check your emails, because I don't want them going to the spam folder. And let me warn you now, you are going to be receiving quite a few emails from me this week. You're going to be receiving heavy emails from me this week. I'm not going to be sending you like 10 a day, but I'm going to probably be sending you at least 1 or 2 a day. So make sure that you are not sending out emails to the spam, or check and see if they're hitting your spam folder anyway. With that being said, y'all, I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for joining. If it's something that I said that resonated with you, take this link out and share with your friends. I'm on the road to 100K, and I'm BSing with my goal, because I'm like, how am I going to get there if I'm not producing this content? I tell y'all that every single time. I got to do the work. I got to do better. As you can see, I do it to myself. So with that being said, everybody, I appreciate you guys. You guys have an amazing day. Make sure that you follow me on the story so that you can see what's going on. Let me see. Make sure I don't miss anything. Oh, D said, boy, I needed this today. Come on. Miss Quell said, I enjoyed y'all. I miss you too. I miss you so much, Miss Quell. She said, I enjoyed y'all and miss y'all. Love y'all. Have a good day. Have a good Tuesday. All right. Have a good day, Quell. We love our Quell. All right, y'all. Y'all have an amazing day. Thank you for watching. I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.